Hi, I'm just back from a trip to the Amazon, back in my lower hut garden, and really enjoying being able to put my hand into a patch of vegetation and it doesn't come out with a scorpion spider attached to it. Now, what we want to talk about today, well, what I want to talk about today is making gardens that look good but actually produce something too, because one of the things that was drummed into me when I was studying organics is that it's great for a plant to achieve more than one function when it's placed in a garden or on a farm or wherever. For example, it might produce fruit, some other kind of food. It might have pollen or nectar. It might provide some kind of habitat. And in addition, in a residential garden, you generally like it to look good. Now, this is a gardener's garden, so of course it's kind of experimental. We're into the third year now, and I kind of like the way that it's coming along. I'm working on it as I can. I'm starting to propagate my own plants and get them into the garden. So everything's operating at a slow but steady pace. Now, also, I live on the kind of the confluence of two roads, and people walk past my house all the time, and I've noticed they're starting to stick their head over the fence and say, wow, your garden looks really good, but you're a professional gardener, so you can do it, right? Well, yeah, look, some of this, talking about form and function. Here's a feijoa, box standard, but I haven't let it go. I've pruned it so the birds can get into it for pollination, but I've also pruned it for form. It's kind of rounded, so it suits some of these other trees that are around this area. Then, if you come a bit closer, and you look through here, you can see there's stelia. Well, there's 1, 2, 3. So again, these are the garden design principles of repetition and rhythm through the garden. Plus, if you look at the form, it's kind of like that. Then I've got rounded hebes, and amongst it. Now you might say, well, where's the second function in these things? The stelia, couldn't tell you, but the hebe, of course, you know, it flowers and it brings in insects. Now, if we look up here, the standard rose, which one of my clients didn't want, so I've inherited it. It's its first year, and I'm just bringing it back to life. But again, you get that beautiful white, which offsets the blue of some of the floral displays. So here's some cornflowers over here. Now, we're just coming into May, and it seems to think that it's still summer. So good on you. But again, you've got this beautiful blue, so it's looking good. It's attracting insects, as is their listen back there. White, blue. You see, we're starting to achieve some rhythm. We're starting to get colour through the seasons. It's starting to look great. And then if you look back over here, I've got other fruit trees that are on the go. Can you see me? This is a Cox's orange, underplanted by comfrey. Of course, with the comfrey, knock it down, there's mulch, I take it out and make a foliar feed out of it. If we just continue around the corner a little bit, you can see we've got mint, sage, thyme. Here's a sprouting broccoli that I cut back, and it's coming back for a second go. But again, you've got the clipped forms. There's a gooseberry. And lastly, if you just come around the corner here, I'm starting to just trail some lavender down here. But see this? That's a lemon balm. So again, it's a medicinal herb, but also I've been able to clip it into a round shape. Again, we're coming into winter now and it's dying off, although with the warm weather you can see the new growth is starting to come through. Behind it, feverfew. Way down there under the Granny Smith apple, we've got yarrow. All plants, so these ones are weedy species apparently, but again, they all form a useful, in that case, medicinal function, as well as with the umbelliferous, the umbrella-shaped flower of the yarrow. Insects love to land on it. It's a landing pad for insects. So again, I hope you think it looks good. Again, we're kind of in autumn. It's a bit of a scrappy time of year, but people seem to like it. And again, I've integrated food and weeds, herbs, all into a garden which has an aesthetic appeal. So I haven't just got, there's your veggie patch, there's your ornamental garden, there's the rest of your garden over there, and it's clipped to perfection, which is fine. A lot of people love that. Cool. Multiple functions with plants, integrating productive species into a good looking garden.